Every time I sit down to play, I'm going in Apex Legends. After more than 2000 hours, I don't even know why I'm still here. It feels like I don't enjoy it anymore. Wins, kills, nothing feels exciting. I still haven't reached Master. I'm not even talking about Predator. But generally speaking, I'm not just unemployed, Every other day here feels absolutely the same. But then, a few messages changed everything.
Ark Raiders is already one of the biggest extraction shooters ever on Steam.
Broken past 130,000 concurrent players on launch day, peaking at 354,836 over the weekend.
Ark Raiders becomes one of the top-rated games of 2025.
Ark Raiders is a triumph, a modern masterpiece. With top-tier extraction design, welcome to your next obsession.
Okay then. Maybe it's really time to try something new.
Okay, let me finish this one, okay? Okay, I got the second one. Hey, come to me, baby, come to me! Woohoo! Okay, only one left, guys. Just finishing it. Yup, good job, good job. I'm gonna hit him now. I told you.
Concept.
Okay, let's start with the basics. What's the game actually about? Earth is being invaded by machines descending from orbit, and in an attempt to adapt, humanity finds a way out by moving underground. That's where our journey begins. We are raiders, the kind of people who aren't afraid to go out there and risk their asses. Basically, all we do here is fight for resources, but it's how it happens that makes your heart race.
Emotions from the game.
I don't remember the last time game glued me to the screen like this. After release, I had a few days off and I played almost 30 hours straight. And I'm not the only one. I've seen player profiles with over 50 hours just 4 days after launch. The way they managed to capture players' attention, that's phenomenal. But there are good reasons for that.
Atmosphere.
When I first launched the game, the first feeling I got was a light tension. Because you are a constant state of expecting danger. And that feeling is not random, since literally any moving object can kill you. Most likely, your first threat will be the bots, so-called arcs that looks over the planet. They are strong and smart because they are controlled by AI. Many of them can one-shot you, and if they fail first attack, they might change tactics right in the middle of fight. The second danger, however, is players, but we will get to that later. Let's first break down what actually creates the game's atmosphere.
Lighting.
The lighting is just brilliant. I really love that it's literally part of the gameplay. If you are sitting in a dark room and another player rushes in from outside, they simply won't see you. Their eyes need to adjust to the dark, and that can play to your advantage or completely backfire. Overall, the game looks fantastic. It's visually stunning, and at certain moments, you just want to stop and take a few screenshots.
Sound.
There is no need for too many words here, you just have to listen. A few sounds are enough. They are impressive and beautiful. The sound designers truly outdid themselves, creating an audio experience that sets this game apart from others.
Community.
Now, let's get back to the second danger waiting for you, players. From my experience, the one who spots the opponent first usually wins the fight. That gives a huge advantage since you have time to find cover and pull out your weapon, which takes an eternity here, but you don't have to fight each other. You can cooperate instead, and players actually do that quite often. Once, my teammate and I decided to try teaming up. And here's what happened. There were 6 of us in total, and with that many people you can keep the whole server in fear. After 2,000 hours in Apex and 3,000 in CSGO, I can say with full confidence the friendliness community I've ever seen is in Arc Raiders.
Overall impression.
All in all, this is a very powerful project, and that's a game which is definitely worth your time. But that's what you've probably heard from millions of different reviewers. I want to speak about cons, which can be a serious problem and also can turn the player away from the game, and that's what I'm talking about.
Disadvantages.
The game is very well optimized and well made, but even I managed to find some bugs. Still, it feels forgivable since it's literally the one case I've encountered. In my opinion, the mobs feel a bit empty and repetitive. I'm mostly talking about the overall environment design. Every place where you can find loot is usually some kind of a locker that looks almost the same on every mob. In some houses, there is nothing at all. They literally look like empty boxes. That's something I feel could be improved, at least over time. Also, as someone who's new to this genre, I found it strange that when you pick up an item, there is no way to see all the possible ways you can use it. All you get is a short description which isn't really informative. For example, I once picked up some purple part and had no idea whether I should keep it, sell, or recycle it. But to find out what it turns into, you have to actually press the recycle button or look for clues in the item description. Basically, you will end up googling a lot of things because the game doesn't really try to help you much. The same goes for quests. Some of them can only be completed by standing in a very specific spot, sometimes literally inside a texture. So again, Google is your friend. And the last thing I want to mention, it's not really a downside, but this game is very difficult and you need to be ready for that. From the crafting system to the combat mechanics, everything requires time to understand. Only after about 15 or 20 hours of gameplay, I finally understand how to fight properly. During combat, you have to keep track of your health, stamina, and positioning, since geometry here works in a very particular way. You also need to read your opponent, know when they are vulnerable and when you can push them. And even if you calculate everything perfectly and win the fight, be ready for third party to show up, and that's something you have to prepare for as well. And since the game works kind of like casino, I personally can't always control my emotions and stay calm. Just yesterday I had a match where we managed to kill a lot of enemies. We were fully geared and only had 5 minutes left until extraction. It seemed like there were no other players left on the map, but then the bots completely destroyed me. 4 wasps started flying around me, and then Leaper joined in. That really kills your morale. So be ready for it, or just choose a more peaceful playstyle. I've shared the main things about this game, but no matter how many words I say, you won't be able to feel the same emotions unless you play it yourself. I highly recommend diving into the world of Arc Raiders and becoming part of this friendly community. Thanks for watching till the end, it really means a lot for me. I hope you will appreciate my work by leaving a like and a comment. This was Żyrda. See you somewhere on the internet.